So, obviously, I'm not going to say who's the favorite. Well, Max was telling me before he's never lost to Oreo. He got close, really close at a LTC.
Yeah, he was playing hot at Tip on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So.
Well, he was telling me, even though I don't know how hot he thought he was playing, but he was saying like Albert, who like won the tournament, was not playing his best.
Oh, of course not.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an ultimate
I can always
player
respect when, even if you do like better than your norm, you can always say, it's still like, you can still recognize that
Right.
there's still a lot of improvement for you and the people who you're up against.
Yeah.
But to this set right now, the mark of a good Puff in this matchup is how often they can get in, because unlike against Fox or something, your like grab game and your combo game on Marth isn't as like potent.
Yeah, I saw what you were doing. You were having to fake attacks,
yeah,
having to shield, and like see them.
You have
coming
to
after
get
you.
in. There's a lot. You have to get a lot more openings against Marth than you do against Fox. Like this could have gone something like that, but not quite.
Yep.
Now Marth in this matchup, I was saying that Puff needs to get a lot of openings. There's one person in this matchup who needs to get more than Puff does. And that's Marth. And Oreo showing that off in the pretty scary lead, 138%. Side B into up tilt is the classic.
How mad were you every time they got a Thundercat against you
Oh
and
my
hit you with that shit?
I was literally playing friendlies with Soccer Forward. He was telling me he was going for up smash more. I still got hit by it. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, good double air. Whenever Marth doesn't have his double jump lane, he's still on center stage, you want to try to get him off as fast as you can.
Yep.
Because him in the air, it's like, I mean, him without a double jump is so much less threatening than him with ground control. Ooh! Max is telling me he hasn't played since last tip, but there's one thing that doesn't go away, and that's those insane pivot tippers. Luckily, Oreo answering back, but even this up from 2 stocks to 2. Ooh, great juggle. 47% is more, other than like off a throw combo, that's usually more than Marth can expect off a one opening, unless there's an.
Right, I saw him only getting 1 or 2 hits against you.
Yeah, now he's keeping him out. Ooh, great grab. I'm sure he certain he did not mean to do that down smash. Another classic. Ooh.
Yep.
Sorry, I distracted by movement a little bit.
I would have made it back, I swear.
Ooh,
That's what
that
Movement
pound. That's a tiny bit of a desperate pound. I mean, all pounds look desperate until they hit, so I understand. But that was right after like getting hit like twice straight in a row. You should be using a pound. Should not be an answer. It should be something that you throw out. Like if you
I
get
figure it's a mix-up.
If you get hit twice, you shouldn't be thinking, okay, let's get a pound. You should be thinking, okay, let me get away from here and try to like bait an attack. Because of that, Max is now up 1-0. It was pretty even up until this part. The third stock, he just took control.
Oh, that's the wrong person?
Yeah, Dreamland, classic counter pick. Now, maybe he wasn't going to go Dreamland before he watched me play. Just saying, totally possible.
Right. Learned a few things. This is mainly because it's hard to finish the Jigglypuff off the map.
Right. Because of how far apart the platforms are, like how much bigger the center stage is.
Oh, right.
Marth doesn't really have this like as strong of like central game as he does on a stage like Battlefield, but it's still, even with that, Orio's still having a bit of a hard time getting in. Ooh, catches him double jumping with the nair. If he just stayed crouching and wanted hit. Stop didn't really go for many nairs in our set. Max he's the nair king. Look at these nairs.
Yeah, he does them like crazy.
But okay, now Oreo center stage
Ooh,
control.
what a
Mac
wave
gets it
dash.
right back. Almost a 69% tip.
Almost. Yeah.
Okay, but this could be big. He doesn't quite hit the third forward air. Oh, but let's see.
Ooh, yeah, playing aggressive. He has to.
He wanted that edge guard so bad. The thing about going off against that. Ooh. See, he saw my down air edge guard and wanted to do that. No, if I'm being honest, I'm almost certain that down air was a mistake. I think he was like fast falling and he meant to throw it a bear, but since he was holding down.
Right.
Luckily, he may still be able to get it. Ooh, great air dodge by Max. Wow. But whiffed forward air is going to see an F smash in the face every single time. The thing about edge guarding in this matchup, which I have now learned, also great pivot tipper by Max, even if you're going to go aggressive, unless you're 100% certain you're going to get the hit, if you go off to like be aggressive, don't go out too far. Make sure like you can like go down bare, and after the second jump, be back on ledge.
Yeah.
Because Marth they have a very deceptive recover.
Yeah, they can get back and then they can edge guard you.
Exactly.
And now you're a couple jumps short.
Exactly. Well, it's not so much the edge guard you have to worry about. It's you have to worry about the fact that Marth has center stage control again, because that's where he shines in this matchup.
Yep.
Because I think like when you're just in this spot right here, this is where Marth wins.
Oh, absolutely.
When Puff gets her open up, that's when you start to see, okay, this isn't as free for Marth as some might say. Even I still think it's a pretty close matchup. I like watching it. Ooh, yep. This should be it. Catches him without a double jump. Double back air, close it at the side. Oreo has to capitalize off these whiff aerials a little bit more. It's pretty scary, but he might.
Oh, see, he watched you do that, man. I'm telling you. People at home, don't try to do that dare. Edge
Might
guard.
have been a tiny flub, I think. Well, the thing is, you can't go straight down with it. Like, after I did my down air, I was still close enough to immediately get back on ledge.
You think HBox ever does a missed input and then all of a sudden everybody thinks that's the new hot meta? Do you think that's how that works out?
Oh, of course. I'm just trying to think of an example, but I'll come up with one later. I'm sure there is one.
Well, like the rollout, you know, like he accidentally starts rolling and then all of a sudden, oh yeah, that's the new meta.
Oh, it doesn't hit the ledge. I'm sure he wanted to. Marth was not. His double jump could have made it back on stage, so if he grabbed that, he'd have an edge guard situation. God, he wants this F smash so bad. Now, both of these characters love spamming F smash in this match.
I mean, it's one of the like. I mean, how else is the Marth supposed to kill besides a F
Oh,
smash?
he has so many kill options. He has not all of them are at a very pleasant percent. But if he his main kills are going to be off of F smashes off of like pivots and stuff, or he's going to get some conversion into tipper up tilt all the time at a really high percent. Sometimes if you catch him like at the top of the stage with an up air, that'll kill decently.
Yeah, I think I saw one of those earlier.
Those are your big three. Or in Sock's case, there's big four because the fourth is reserved for side B. That could, well...
Yeah, I saw his side B into an up tilt earlier. That was like one of those.
Yeah, it's not going to... He's got to have to get that bit of temper. I don't know if it killed, but... Ooh, really good up B. Up B is such a big commitment, but if you hit it, you instantly get back control.
Wow.
What a great F smash. Stuffing out Oreo's approach. Now Max is up 2-0.
Let's run that one back.
Let's run that one back. Oh! Real nice. You have to be careful around that area with Marth, because if you're right there, what are you going to do is pop. All you can do is back air, but back air, he's had all the time in the world to react. If you're in that position, the Marth has all the time in the world to react to, oh, he's coming towards me. You have to be like staying in front of him.
Yep.
Cross-ups don't really help you too much in this matchup. Unless you're like way in the air and you can't come get it. Ooh, okay, let's see if this can be edge guard. Oh, goes for the aggressive option, gets punished for it. That's what I'm saying. If you're going to go for the aggressive option, make sure you can hit the ledge immediately after. Unless you're 100% certain that you can hit it. I mean, here's the thing. If Oreo did hit it, that probably would have been that Marth.
Yeah.
But I think there were safer options.
I mean, at this point, I think you got to take some risks, right? You're down.
Yeah.
I mean, do you keep playing your game if you're down 2-0, or do you start going for more risky stuff?
That edge guard he did is great against Fox and Falco, because if you're like on stage and you're like panicking to get onto the ledge, usually you'll run and forward air down.
Yeah.
But against Marth, you want to like only forward air down if you're like doing it from the ledge.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Because if you miss, you die at 20 sometimes. Oh, first, let's see if he can get this one. I don't know if FOD got in the way or maybe just. Oh, I think that can help. Wow. Got him up just enough to get that pivot tipper. Max is so good at pivot tipper.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Okay, stuffs him out. Oh, you see he went for that F smash, but the F smash did not cover good up attack. So what I like to do in that situation, if I think they're going to get an attack, I like to like hop in place. So I hop over and then I come down with like either drill or forward air, depending on the percent. Oh, great job. I wouldn't have gone for that third forward air. That was great. Misses back air. Oh, they're just plain footsies. Oh, the raw tipper is going to take out like 62. Yeah, Puff needs to get those like 1 or 2 back airs, get you at like 12-20%, because that's when her combos are the juiciest. At 0, Marth can, most characters, I can just CC most of her options. That's almost, I don't know if that was a tipper.
Oh, he went for a smash there, I
finally
think.
throws in another pound. I think the height of the FOD platform, he definitely wanted to get back her out, but the landing on the platform canceled it. You can't go up like that. Let's see if Max, all right, Max doesn't quite close it out. Oreo's got to find something. He wants this kill so bad.
If it were me, I'd go for a risky rest right now. I don't know about you.
Why? You would die. That up tilt is going to take it. Great stuff to Max. 3 over Oreo. That puts him in winners finals against Palpa. So we'll see if he can take on Socktastic and losers. I'm really interested in seeing that set.
Yeah.
Kidding. I have never lost to Max, but he's a very formidable opponent.
All right, so we're going to get, Dragon Socktastic, I think, looks like they're setting up.